I was married at 19, had my first son right away, and I thought I had everything figured out. Like, I had the dream come true. I had this idea of what a good person would look like, and what that looked like to me was the good Christian mom who online looked like she had it all together. So if you would have checked my social media, it was always happy photos of me and my kids or me and my ex-husband, and it was great verses of the day, scripture quotes. I had an image I wanted everybody in the world to see, while behind the camera, everything was imploding. I got further and further away from my family and my friends, didn't go to any church at all. And then about 6 years ago, it culminated to an explosion. When I was arrested, nobody could see it coming. In one instance, I go from having what everyone thought was this perfect life. I had a successful business. I've been married for 13 years, 3 beautiful children. Though while I was living that, I didn't actually realize what I had. And it's all gone. I lost my children. I got divorced. I was facing some pretty serious jail time. And I had nothing. Like, everything I'd poured my joy into had been taken. I was in this really, really dark moment, and I had planned to end my life. I decided that the whole world would be better off without me. And I had done the research and bought what I needed to and told nobody. And then out of the blue, my mother comes to talk to me, and she tells me that if I end my life, she's gonna go with me. That was enough for me to hold on to in that moment, just to keep breathing as I go through what's gonna happen. I was arrested, definitely one of the darker moments of my life. And then I go to Highland, and I didn't know what to expect. I had heard that there can be a lot of bullying for somebody like me who had never experienced anything like that before. And so it was suggested I join a faith-based program. And again, at this point, I'm not even pretending to be like the good little Christian girl. I'm just trying to survive and keep breathing. Everything that I had put my joy in had been stripped. I joined this program, and I was pretty resistant. I had a mentor who would come in every week. She would take time away from her family and sit with me for an hour and a half and just talk to me about my life, and it loved me, even though I was a mess. She said that when she sees me, she sees this girl sitting in a corner in a room in the dark, and right behind, he's waiting. This light is right behind me, and all I have to do is turn around, but I won't. I just stay in the dark corner. And that support and that love, it just, it started making me curious. Like, what kind of people are these? I had never experienced someone loving. I mean, especially the way I looked at myself, so much hatred, self-hatred. About a year into Highland, something just clicked, and the darkness I had been staring into, I turned around, and there was the light. Like, everything I had been looking for was there. In this program, you're spending 45, 50 hours a week just in the Bible and Bible studies and in worship, and that, there's only so much resistance that you can have when His Word is pouring over you. And the darkest place you can ever think of, just being locked up and not being able to see those you love, and yet I was the happiest I had ever been in my life. And He did that for me. I was no longer alone, and everything was different. It was like blinders were taken off. Worship music that I thought was lame was now bringing me to tears. I was excited to go to church services. I was going even when it wasn't required. I had a TV in my room, so one of the ladies would actually bring in ACF sermons to me while I was incarcerated. So I'd watched ACF sermons for about a year before I got out. Sounds crazy that you can be thankful that you went to jail, but had everything not come to light, had my life not fallen apart, I'd still be living in that darkness. So had my life not fallen apart, I wouldn't be his. And he used these things that happened in my life, the choices that I made, to bring me home. And that alone is all I need.